are y'all doing? It's been a minute. Actually, it's been a while. I'm Tree with ShowStopper Design, so y'all come on in and welcome. I am making a home decor piece, be considered a centerpiece, but it's a jack-o'-lantern, gonna be similar to what I've already made. Isn't he or she cute? Could be Jackie-o'-lantern. Isn't it cute? We're gonna be doing this right now. On the live, we're gonna be making a little centerpiece, glue string. Don't know where that's coming from, but hopefully everybody's doing well today. Again, it's Tree with ShowStopper Designs. It's been a while, to say the least, but I wanted to come on today and design something. Karen was earlier today. Karen and I have a group that's free, and it's called Designer's Dreams. So if you're not a member, you're welcome to go to Designer's Dreams, and we'll accept you as a member. But we decided to get together. We have some things coming in for Halloween and for fall, and I believe I have 2 of these left of what I'm going to be designing today. And so they light up, and the actual battery pack is on the back, so you can, Velcro comes with it, so, but the batteries don't on the back side. And so anyway, I'm going to be actually designing this. So y'all come on in. I'm going to look at comments here and make for sure. Good morning. First time watching. I haven't done a live since November of last year. Shame on me. I know. Life, as we all know, gets in the way. And I've tried to work on me a little bit, and then just some things have happened, and I'm back and I'm here today. Of course, I'm going to try my best to see comments, but as y'all know, they actually go away and come back. So, well, lucky me. We are going to start designing. I'm so excited to kind of be back doing this. I miss it, actually. I don't know if y'all have seen anything that I've done, but it was probably Christmas that I did the last time I was on. But we're going to be doing a jack-o'-lantern today. So what I've already done is it actually comes like this, and I've added some felt to the actual jack-o'-lantern, some Oasis, and some moss. Simple, simple, simple. Just a nice little cube, because we're going to actually add in some embellishments. So you can see how this one lights up. I did add some batteries to it, and the eyes light up, and the actual stem, which I'll try not to hide since it does have a light on it. Similar to what I did on this one, I didn't hide the light on the stem. So again, this one is available in my shop, so if you like it, for those customers that actually design and put out things for their Halloween decor, this is available in my shop. If you're a designer and you want to actually make something like this, I do, at the start of this live, I have a couple of these left. And then, of course, I'll have this finished piece available after I take pictures and all that good stuff. So anyway, I do have a couple of these left. I did have them in different shapes and sizes, obviously, but they call this the gourd size. So again, for those of y'all that come on, I haven't done a live since November of last year, but I'm going to be a little rusty at doing this. Hey, oh my gosh, see, I'm terrible at looking at comments because my camera is so far away, and you know, I am a little older, young at heart, but I am older. Vivian, Mandy, Dee Dee, Quincy. Y'all, thanks for coming on. Y'all are so kind to do this and come on and watch good old little old me try to do this thing all over again. There's, oh, my favorite Amazon. Lori, you betcha. I have been called that, the Amazon of Etsy when it comes to shipping. Because a lot of people actually buy from me from neighboring states, which Lori, sweet little Lori, my nun sister, which she knows what I'm talking about. And we're talking about Halloween. We're designing for Halloween. I actually posted a picture of myself in a nun costume, and Lori did the same thing. I'm like, are we nun sisters? So she actually knows me as a nun sister. So with that being said, welcome. I'm really bad about welcoming people. So if you've come in, hello, welcome. Y'all come on in. It is Tree with ShowStopper Designs. Big old sign that's up there. You know, I'm out of Texas. I don't have a lot of orange and black, so I just wanted to decide to put on an orange and black hat because my hair was not doing the hair thing. And if you have naturally curly hair like me, some days it just does its own thing and you just slap on a hat and go on about your day. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, okay, perfect. Hey, Karen. You did great. Love the centerpiece. I did watch. I might have not been commenting because I was getting ready for this thing, but we're going to make this cute gourd jack-o'-lantern. And again, I have a couple, and if you go and buy it, I'll throw in a couple of AA batteries for you. And so it'll be ready to go if you buy the one, just the gourd, or obviously if you buy the centerpiece, I'm going to include the finished centerpiece. I'll include the batteries. So you'll be ready to go. You just take it out of the box and flip it on, and it'll be ready to go. Okay, so talked about how I got this thing. It was a couple of pieces of felt, and I just matched the actual orange because if you did need to see any of the felt, then you did. Then it kind of coordinated. Oasis. It doesn't matter what I like. Any Oasis, it just glue. My favorite glue is Gorilla Glue. Hands down, that's the only glue I've ever used. And for me, it works in extreme heat and it also works in extreme cold. So that works, right? And then I use the actual Spanish moss because again, it had that natural look to it versus a green moss. So it just kind of went well with the bark, the faux bark that's on the side of the jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so those pieces. I also, while I'm sitting here staring at it, and I'm not going to forget because I did say I was old and young at heart, I just posted this wreath I made, and we'll discuss this later, but I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring it because I love it. It's my first actual fall wreath, but I actually put it in hot pink. Who puts in hot pink? And how, for Halloween and fall? Me. So, because I just love this ribbon, and this ribbon's in my shop as well. It's a D. Stevens 2.5 inch. But y'all, look at that. It matched. I'm like, are you kidding me? Do they all get together and actually coordinate these Mark Roberts and the D. Stevens? Do they get together and talk and go, look, this goes together. Look at this. Yes. And so we'll discuss this because I have it all on the far side, but everything that I have up close has to do with this guy. So, but y'all come on in, welcome. Hi, Dolly. I know, Dolly, you probably have okay, it's been a hot minute since you've been on. Yes, it's been since November. How many months is that? That's a long time. Almost 9 months, 10 months. Wow, it's just been a while. Okay. So what did I do? I actually got some sprays. Karen has something similar in her shop. I've talked to her and I'm like, okay, do you have any of these Halloween sprays? She goes, I got a ton of sprays. So if you're looking for something that's actually similar, go to Karen's shop. She's got lots of things in there. We have discount codes in the actual Designer's Dreams if y'all are interested, and some things in our shop are already discounted as well. So just know that this is available in my shop. It's going to come in a set of 2. I'm going to use this because it's a great lime green color. And if you see the spray, for example, that just pops that green and orange and purple out of the sprays. Okay, faux flowers. You can get faux flowers anywhere, and you can get them super cheap. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. You can get them at Joann's. And I think the orange ones were more hard to find for me, and the purple ones were harder for me to find. And I think I actually found them at Joann's online. The stores were all sold out, so I had to get them online. So black, orange, purple, spider spray. Karen, do you have this spider spray? That's something, again, I did not ask her if she has, but I'm sure she has something very close. She loves Halloween, so I know she's like stocked up on Halloween. She loves it, loves it, loves, loves, loves. Okay, I have a pick machine. So for those of y'all that love a pick machine, use your pick machine, because you can actually pull these sprays apart and actually make and pull things together that, again, might not be all in the same spray, so it doesn't look like it's just one piece after another. Mix it all up. I mix up my sprays because I have a pick machine. Doesn't mean you have to, it just, I love doing it, okay? So little combo sprays, a pumpkin and a rose, for example. You never know. And then this big ornament, I'm going to put an actual spider on it. You probably answered me, Karen, if you had the spider spray in your shop. I don't remember. So, and I'm trying to be good. All right. So, no, you don't have the spider spray. But you got like tons and tons and tons of Halloween stuff that's so unique and new for this year. So if you have some things, go to Karen's shop because she has tons of new, cool, new items that are great embellishments and eye-catching, truly eye-catching, right, Karen? Eye-catching embellishments for Halloween. Okay, so I'm just going to get started because really you don't need a place to start. There's a back to this, but again, it's not a finished back. So I still like to complete mine as 360, so the customer doesn't feel like if they do show it as an angle, this is kind of a forgotten area. Absolutely, I finish it all off. So might be with some greenery, but I still finish it off. Have my glue gun on, and I did say I love Gorilla Glue, so I use Gorilla Glue. I have a Gorilla Glue gun, and I love that one too. And I have the SureBonder. But the SureBonder is cordless, and my extension cord that's up here where I'm designing is decided to, I guess, break on me. It didn't want to work today. So I have my outlet, my closest outlet has to have an extension cord. So what I'm doing is just placing some of these actual greenery pieces in the back and along the side here, so you can just have a good mix. And it's on a wire, so it's bendable. Again, black roses. This has a little bit of a baby's breath to it, which I like because on the actual jack-o'-lantern, there's some chalk here, or some chalk paint here that is a little white. So just, again, tying it all together. Of course, there's white in the embellishments. This is the one I'm looking for. And I like it. I like using my picks and sprays. Now, for those of y'all that actually design for Halloween, some of y'all have started. I know that for sure, right? And I actually use my camera to watch and see. look. Oh, there's lots and lots of comments. Yay. I'll make for sure that I answer any question that you might have. So, and let these actually kind of stick up a little bit. They don't have to be right next to the actual design. This has a taller neck than the previous one I had. And so again, you can make the actual space, glue string, y'all probably didn't even see it, but you can make that space a little bit higher. And again, droop down a little bit more because again of the neck. So, anybody have any questions? If I miss, first time watching, touch of faith. Well, welcome. I'm Tree, and it's not Trey. Again, my name is Latresa, but who in the world's going to remember that? Everybody's going to remember Tree, right? Not really, but sometimes I get called Trey, but it's really Tree because in college, they were like, okay, what's your nickname? And I said, well, I really don't have one. And they're like, oh no, we'll figure out. And so they started calling me Tree. And it's just stuck for this long and these many years and all of the good stuff. So again, I'm just adding in some sprays. It actually was a cooler morning than it's been practically all summer here. I'm out of Texas and it has been hot here. Here, let's go this way. Let's take that and bring it down a little bit. Bring that pumpkin up so it'll coordinate a little bit better instead of having orange on orange. All about making it unique, making it different, making it pop a little bit. Absolutely. All about the popping and it looking fabulous. Okay, I'm going to turn around so I can look at it because again, the reflection not really showing me what I want. And I promise I'll turn it back around. But this is a huge focal point piece right here. Because then I grabbed a spider because I want to add that spider on there. Because again, just giving it a few more of a wow factor to your designs, adding in unique, again, combining your sprays, adding in unique things, it just makes a difference. Clients love it. Love, love, love. You add those extras in for them. Because you are the expert. They love your designs. Because they're unique. And sometimes they call them showstoppers. I'm just saying. I've heard that they call them showstoppers. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. Hey, Vonna, how are you doing? How are you doing? Long time. Well, not that we've talked, but long time I haven't seen you in a long time. Hope everything's going well. I'm just pulling together a cute little centerpiece or home decor for Halloween. So for some Halloween fun, little jack-o'-lantern here. Let's add some more roses. And sometimes I don't use a pick because if space is a problem or you just don't have a lot of room in your centerpiece, but this one, it's going to have, because I'm going to actually place it right up here on the top. Right up here. And I said just bring up some height because again, you have that tall neck of the actual design. Is it coming together? Is it coming together? It's so simple, so easy, but what I'm going to do is actually show the two pieces. And I love to actually place it in and then move it around. Move the wire around, move the items around. Because again, everything's on a wire. It's not truly in place in one solid location. Of course, I have glitter all over me. And I've been doing this, what, 5 minutes? 20 minutes, whatever. So, let's see. Comments went away, so let me see. Hi, Tina. If I have missed you coming on, I so am appreciative. And I did mention that I had not gone live in a while. So, it's been a few months. But I wanted to make for sure that you were ready to have me back on. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. To have me back on doing a live. Yes. Okay, I'm trying to get this in here. There we go. There we go. Don't want to hide this pumpkin here. Bring this down and over. Bring the pumpkin up. You'll see what I'm talking about. Still have quite a space right there, but again, I spaced out the actual roses, spaced them out onto the side. I'm gonna need to clip up this ivy. This ivy is a miniature ivy. I do have it in my shop. I love having just all sorts of greenery in my shop so I can add bits and pieces of unique ivy. I'm sure you can get it anywhere, but I've not seen this, and it's actually miniature ivy. I've seen large ivy, but I've not seen miniature ivy. So I just like to add it. Again, it's that darker green where I talked about the other greenery was that lime green, and it's just, again, where you're able to add in that different color. So again, of green, so you have both, you have the dark and you have the light green. So I'm going to add some of these. So cute. Thank you. Thank you. Diva Design Studios. Well, welcome. Welcome, Dee Dee. I so appreciate y'all being here today. Glad y'all came on. Would you like to see me live more often? What do y'all think? Yes? No? Tell me in comments, because if I get a lot of guesses, I just might be coming more on live more. If that is something that y'all are interested in, just let me know. Because I've got to hear from you guys if y'all would like to see me live. I actually sell product in my shop, from ribbon to, for example, this actual jack-o'-lantern that I'm doing. Hopefully, I had two when I came on live. So if I have them, those are the only two I had available in my shop. And I actually did say I was going to throw in some batteries. So if you do buy them, I'll throw in some batteries and you'll be ready to design your very own. How about that? Sound good? Sound good? Okay, I'm going to spin it around so you kind of see the side where I've actually placed the ivy. Because again, I mentioned earlier, I do like to make my designs, even though there's not really a finished back to this, that it's actually completed and they just don't see moss, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. Okay, finding some more ivy. What did we say? What? I'm just looking to see what people are saying. You sell what now? Home decor items. So from a finished piece like this to ribbon, and I have a ton of ribbon. I sell florals, faux florals. I sell greenery. That's a great question. So the majority of items I sell are ribbon. That's going to be my #1 thing I have in my shop. And then home decor pieces, greenery, which the link to my shop is at the bottom of this live, and it actually, you use the link icon right there and it takes you directly to my Etsy shop. I think that's the link I put in there. Yes, I have a website, but yes, I sell lots and lots of home decor pieces. So from finished wreaths that are behind me to wreath bases that if you're interested in making your own design, I have those. I have swags from finished completed swags to swag bases. Lots and lots and lots of items. Let's see. How about this over here? Yeah. Ooh, go. Hello. Standing up just fine. Let's see. I'm going to put it right where I thought so. Where I thought I wanted to put it. There we go. And then separate it by a few pieces. I have glue strings everywhere. So I know you guys don't see them, but I certainly see them. Let me see if I can place this in here really well. Pull the glue strings off. That'll just, it looks like cobwebs, right? It's a Halloween design, right? Why not? So let's bring this around and you can see it. Of course, this is with the lights off of it. And then I'll turn the light on. And it's actually a battery pack that's on the back. So it just clips on to the back. And of course I did a good job, pulled it right off. So I'm going to glue it back on. So I have a few more embellishments I can add to it because I see a really big hole right in the center, right in the front there. And I can add some ivy. And we can add in some more greenery. But see how I finished the back? It's something, again, I've always wanted to do with my centerpieces. I just make for sure that the customer's comfortable with it. And the reason why I use ivy is, you know, it goes well with a jack-o'-lantern theme or a pumpkin theme, drawing out like it's just right on the vine. So always think outside the box when you're designing and picking things out, because you probably have ivy from the spring, or you might need a little bit more ivy, or you've never seen that miniature ivy that I was talking about in that spray. You just never know. You never know the opportunities that you have. So I can show you guys some ribbon and some pumpkins that I did in the actual design that's behind me that I mentioned earlier. Lights are on. Good. If I need to add more, I'll be happy to add more uniqueness to the design. For the most part, I think I can add like maybe a flower right there in the front, right there. What do y'all think about that? Adding a flower. I'm going to snip off this rose right here. It's a push-up. There we go. Let's try to find this and actually pull in that rose right there, because I don't have a black rose besides the rose buds. I don't have it there. I can do that. Why not, right? All right. So this is something, again, easily pulled together, easily completed. great at price point, under $100 in my shop. Completed design. Now let me spin it around. So there's the back, and then there's the actual front, side. I did leave this light because, again, the light on the stem of the actual board. Still lightweight, not going to take up a lot of space for the customer, but it's still an eye-catching, some might say showstopper, but there's the finished design that we did. Thanks. It was, again, I just had a couple of these available still in my shop and wanted to come on. I do have this one actually listed in my shop, and he's a pear shape jack-o'-lantern if it didn't sell while I was on this live, but I have this guy available. And again, same kind of back, but again, finished. So it's completed there. All right, let me get all this out of the way and we can discuss the actual wreath that's behind me. I just found a spider. I need to add my spider. Duh. See? I need to add the spider to the actual ornament. Get some of this out of the way. Hang it right there. Still eye-catching. Still noticeable. Of course, trying to get all of the glue strings. But see, right there. Added that spider. Another cool little element there. So, almost forgot the spider, but I didn't. Remembered. Okay, I'm going to pull this off to the side so I have a little bit more space. But I'll show that before we leave for the day. Move this out of the way. Oh my goodness. I have Oasis crumbs and moss all over me. Okay, so when it comes to the actual wreath design, I made this earlier this week. Okay, so where you have the jeweled pumpkins, it's a dual pumpkin, but then I have the ribbon and the actual acorns and maple leaves, all of that I do have available in my shop. So from the ribbon, somebody asked what I had in my shop. The actual 2.5 inch velvet D. Stevens ribbon, I have that in my shop. Then the eye-catching ribbon, it's again a D. Stevens. This one, I love this ribbon, and I know I have a pin in it. Okay. It has a hot pink back. So if you like to spin your ribbon, you see, again, the great wire that both the actual velvet and the 2.5 inch. This one has 3 colors. It has kind of this deep purple. Then it has orange. Then it has hot pink, and it also has a little bit of gold in it as well. So I think, again, it goes really great with the stems, even though the stems to me look more, in person, look more platinum than they do gold. But again, it's metallic and they just go really well together. Now, on the actual jewel part of the pumpkin, around the gem, it's gold. So, here nor there, but it, again, metallic, it goes well together. It doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. If y'all know my designs, I coordinate. That's what it is. It doesn't have to be matchy. I was like, I just put a pin down. Where's the pin? So this is in my shop. This is in my shop. And this is a 0.5 inch. And I think, Lori, I think you got this one. If I remember correctly, don't get me quoting, but this 0.5 inch, and I have a pin in it. Let me pull this out. And I can show the actual wire to it, but it's only a 0.5 inch. So it's a 1/2 inch platinum. This is the only color I have at this time. And I think it makes the hot pink pop that's in the actual back side of this ribbon, in the actual plaid ribbon. And then I did one more ribbon, which it's this 1.5 inch pleated. And I couldn't find the roll that I used. So I'm having to pull one off the actual shelf. But this is another great ribbon, really great wire. It has a hot pink back, pleated front, and it's 1.5 inches. Okay, so another D. Stevens in my shop. So all the ribbons that I used in here, in this wreath, are in my shop, along with a lot of other ribbons that I didn't use in here are in my shop. So from the leaves to the pumpkins are in my shop. I only have a few of them left, but you don't have to get both. You can get one size. One, I believe, is 9 inches. The taller one is 9 inches, and the shorter one is 8, but it's wider. So again, you're still in a win-win situation there, because if you need a taller pumpkin, then get the taller one. If you need a wider pumpkin, then get the wider one. Or if you're like me, you can't decide. You use both of them and use both of them. So you have this glam pumpkin, dual pumpkin, hot pink, but there's no other, like, what, who uses hot pink? It's the in thing to do, right? It is the in thing to do nowadays for Halloween. So let me hang this right back up, because I want to show you some other pumpkins that I do have in my shop, and some sprays. And these are, again, available in my shop. I will be designing with these, and these do coordinate. So some of the sprays, I only have 2. I have an orange spray like this, and I have an ivy spray, and they are gorgeous. And if I remember correctly, including the stem, they are just over 4 inches tall, and the pumpkin itself is over 3 inches wide. So, I mean, you get 3 beautiful, beautiful Mark Roberts pumpkins. I understood that these are new for this year. So see, when I talked about you have a wider pumpkin, a taller pumpkin with the 9 inch. And then with the wider pumpkin, it's the 8 inch. So I'll hold them up together so you can see. I just think they're really, really, really pretty. And I haven't had his pumpkins in my shop since 2020. And I always like, why? They're just gorgeous. So just great quality, beautiful pumpkins. And this I have in the orange, and I have it in an ivory. Okay, the ivory just came in, and of course it wasn't delivered until I went live. So it's in a box, probably still on my porch, but knowing my husband, he's pulled it in for me. So I do have these pumpkins, and again, I have them in different sizes. I could have sworn I brought the other one up here. So these These are my ultimate favorite. It's just classic. It is a beautiful color. It can go from Halloween to fall, where this is a little bit more rich of a deeper pumpkin, which I associate with fall, where this one can go either way. I mean, you can put this one with purple. You can put it with a lot of other vibrant colors for Halloween. Lime green, just really, really pretty. Okay, so there's that one. And then this is another one I got this year. I love these. I just can't wait to actually design something for Halloween with these. It's black and ivory. It looks, I hope it comes across ivory. I don't want it to come across as white. But again, blinged out. You can set these out. They don't have to go in any design. They can just go on your table because they're absolutely gorgeous. So again, the 8-inch and the 9-inch. So you're just looking at two different looks. Put them in designs like I did with these, with those two. Let me look, because I have the bucket back here. Here, I knew I brought this one up here. Okay, so again, my favorite ones, you have the 9 and then you have the 8. 9 and 8. Just absolutely stunning, gorgeous quality. Ribbons, talked about the sprays, talked about the pumpkins. They're in a lot of people's carts. If you haven't gone to my shop, a lot of people have them in their carts, but nobody's really bought them when it comes to the newer ones. The newer ones and the orange ones, which are my favorites. I have a lot of these, but I just think you got to put them in a design and somebody's going to think, oh my gosh, that's what she did with them. So again, I might be using this in a design soon. What would y'all think about that? They're gorgeous. And I know people make them, but again, I just love his quality, his design of bringing new contrasting colors together. And then of course he has his classic ones that he's had for years, which I just think are amazing. And then these are new as well. This design is new as well. I don't remember seeing the sprays as well. He did have other things years ago, but now he has these. Anybody, if I missed a question, I'll go back and answer them because again, it's been a while. Can I see the wreath behind you? Did you get to see it? I hope you did. I'll pull it forward again and I'll show the things that I've actually made on the live. Excuse me. My bucket needs to get out of the way. If you notice, this bucket is pretty huge. I couldn't have a small bucket. I had to have a big bucket. So that's the wreath design that I just posted in my shop. So if you're interested in purchasing, it is available. Just showed the ribbon that's in this wreath. All the ribbon is available in my shop. All are D. Stevens. The florals, I don't think are available in my shop, but the berries are. Those berries have been very popular. The leaves are. Oh, and the wreath base. I use an 18-inch wreath base. Lori can attest. She loves this 18-inch wreath base. It is an evergreen, faux evergreen wreath base. It's 18 inches, and look how big this wreath is. It is 32 inches wide. A door's 36 inches wide. A front door, unless it's custom, is 36 inches wide. So this is 32. It's perfect size for a front door. And so just consider that wreath base is actually in my shop. So you're looking at 32 by, what was it? I think 28 by 12 inches deep. So there's the depth of it. But again, I always use an evergreen wreath base. There's some things I just always do. Always use Gorilla Glue. Don't use another glue. They are the best glue, especially if you have any type of weather concerns like extreme heat or extreme cold, you know, it's amazing how that works. But I mean, when it gets to 120, does anything ever stay in its place? Nobody wants to be outside. Not even a wreath wants to be outside because it's so darn hot. Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Hopefully y'all answered my question about me going live more often since it's been so long that I've gone live. Hopefully y'all would like to see me, and I might even do a poll on my page to ask, how often would you like for me to go live? Because again, I'm thinking you don't want to see me, and that's why I didn't and haven't gone live, is why? Why would you just like to see me? But what I'm going to show you is what we did today. We made this little guy. We made this jack-o'-lantern. It's a gourd jack-o'-lantern. He comes like this and is in my shop, so he's just like this. He does have lights, and I'll turn the lights off so you kind of see without the lights, and then turn them on and you can see them with the lights. So this is going to be available in my shop later on today. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. And then this is the back side. So you have this battery pack on the back side. And then of course, the board. And then I have this one in my shop, or it was available in my shop. It still could be. It is a pear-shaped jack-o'-lantern. And again, with the lights off and with the lights on. And they would, of course, come with the batteries. So you would not have to replace them. And so there you go. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I was only on for 45 minutes. Wow. Wow. It's been fun. Glad that y'all came on and watched this. If you didn't catch the actual live of me designing this, I know, this beautiful fun jack-o'-lantern, then go watch the replay. It'll be up in just a second. And if y'all have any questions, you are welcome to leave them in the comments. I will be happy to answer them. But thank you for joining me today. But again, it's ShowStopper Designs. It's my shop that you are welcome to click the link that's at the bottom of this actual live. It just shows actual links now, which I think is amazing, finally. But you click on that and it takes you right to my Etsy shop. And so that right there, Lori said it at the beginning of the live that I'm kind of known as being a fast shipper. And I do ship things out very fast because, again, if you're like me, when you order it, you want it. And then when you get it to your front door, you're like, what did I order? I kind of forget. What is it? And then it's like Christmas morning. You're excited about, oh my gosh, it's that order from ShowStopper Designs. I'm kidding. But it's that stuff that you're like, what did I order? And then all of a sudden you're like, yes, I can make that pumpkin wreath, or I can start my Halloween decor or whatever that might be. But thank you so much for coming on. Y'all are so kind and sweet to come on and watch me do this live. So again, thank you. Hopefully, oh, hello, it's only Saturday. I'm going to be coming live tomorrow. No. Yes, I'm coming live tomorrow. Karen with Crafty Karen Design, she's going to be on at 11:30 Eastern. So what does that mean? That means it's 10:30 Central because I'm in Texas. So again, she's in Pennsylvania. I'm in Texas. We've been friends since 2018. I had to actually think about that one. And I'm like, wow, it's been a long time, Karen, and I love it. And we also have a free group called Designer Streams where you get coupon codes and you kind of get first dibs on what we have that have just landed in our shop and all the good stuff. So think about that. And the group is free if I didn't say that. So again, Crafty Karen Design, she's going to be on at 11:30 Eastern tomorrow. So make for sure you go and like her page. If you haven't already, make sure you do that. And then I'm going to be on at 12 Eastern, right? No, 1 Eastern, 12 Central. Hello. Okay. So just, watch the replay if you need to. And, for those of y'all that are interested in watching lives with me and creating something like this or something like this, because it's going to be a little bit longer of a live if I'm making this versus something like this. So with that being said, just, let me know. Let me know in comments and we can make it happen. And I'll come on live more often. But see y'all tomorrow. And again, Karen's going to be on earlier than me, 11:30 Eastern. And then I'm going to be on at 1 o'clock Eastern. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be back. I really didn't go anywhere. I just haven't been on live. But thank you for being here with me today. See you tomorrow. Bye.